Okay, so continuing with the story. We're now going to search for some evidence of Sorsley's misdeeds. So for this path, we're not actually going to look for anything. So we just leave it as is. Okay, Aspros boasts of their freedom from the mountaintops, yet it's only ever the rich and powerful that rise to the top of the wretched duchy. While here in Hyzant, all are equal under the goddess's watchful eye, and all may live in peace. I scarcely need ask, but which nation is your estimation has the right of it? Of course, Kingdom of Glenbrook. Oh, don't make me laugh. The very notion of a nation conquered by Aspros being in the right is pure folly. I was turning away from the goddess's teachings that brought this fate upon them. They would have driven Aspros from their shores had they but embraced her. So this is how the faithful of Hyzant think. Yeah, they're so blinded. The Saint Seven have been recognized by the goddess of Salt herself, and are tasked with leading the faithful of Hyzant. Atop this order sits the Holy One, who enjoys the privilege of hearing the goddess speak of her own words. The Holy One then disseminates her words to the Saint Seven, who hand them down to the people, thus granting the Holy State her blessings. I of course take pride in the uniquely superior construction of our society, but how do you as an outsider find it? Systems of rules are not so easily compared. They are the result of choices made by a people over the arc of their shared history. Ah yes, a sincere and logical argument at the surface, yet we need but scratch at it to reveal the rot within. These other nations you speak of, they are meaningless pits of suffering in which the people and their sordid histories are trapped. The only ones who can truly lead the people to prosperity and happiness are those who have been chosen by the goddess herself, the Holy One and the Saint Seven. Yes, so your dogma tells us, though I think you'll find this does not account for human nature, which is not so easily controlled. Yeah, they're so blinded by their goddess. Just so sad. Okay. So we'll can just conclude. I'll try. I've heard enough. Now to return to the encampment and organize my thoughts. Let's see.
What news? Have you learned anything?
Nothing.
Sorsley is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the testimony shall show us the truth.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence at hand suggest? Let us begin with Sorsley himself. What is his crime?
He sold illicit salts. Okay, he bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
How could I have been so blind to his dealings in the upper echelons of my own kingdom?
Though we know this to be true, I doubt we'll build a worthy case now that Esfrost rules the Crown City.
If we cannot secure the help of the remaining saints, we've no choice but to present our case directly to the Hierophant. Doing so will require incontrovertible proof of Sorsley's improprieties.
There were regular assault shipments, convertible proof that we lack.
Incontrovertible proof that we lack, unfortunately.
Then, we must prepare to face charges of false accusation.
Now then, let us focus on where we might find the evidence we need.
Spanish cargo ship.
So, we'll find the vanished cargo ship.
How do you propose we find something that vanished without a trace? Suspicious as it is, we'd best search elsewhere.
Might the bribe Sorsley plied Glenbrook's nobles with be connected to his illicit dealings?
The trouble remains that we've got no proof of anything.
The vanished cargo ship is suspicious, yes, but we'll not find an unmoored vessel.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence enough to confront him over his crimes.
And Sorsley will find us out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence then. What is our next move?
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Camcel once more.
Okay, in the shadows of suspicion. Weren't able to get the evidence that we needed, but let's see. This is the route that we take.
Serenoa and his retinue know House End is involved in the illicit salt trade, yet fail to secure any solid evidence to back up their claims. Their position growing tenuous, House Wolffort makes a reckless bid to persuade Camcel, Minister of Domestic Affairs, to levy charges.
Chapter 10, Part 2. Ask Me Not.
Minister Camcel will join our cause, won't he?
It's hard to be sure, but we must press our case and have faith. That is all that is in our power to do.
You! Are you House End's dogs?
A messenger, my lord, from the palace. I seek Lord Serenoa Wolffort.
You have found him.
Lord Wolffort, you have been accused of coercing Minister Sorsley End unto unlawful acts.
Oh.
Your presence is required at the palace so the Holy One may question you.
House End is the guilty party, not Serenoa.
If you've testimony to give, you are welcome to stand witness at the trial.
My lord, this may be a good opportunity to bring our case directly to the Hierophant and the other powerful entities of High's End. I expect the Saintly Seven are not of one mind on this matter. If you can persuade some of the ministers to side with us, Sorsley will have nowhere to run.
Perhaps. Or you could end up the one with his head on the chopping block, Serenoa.
Even so, we cannot make an enemy of High's End, else we truly will be alone. I must stand trial, plead my case to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, and hope that they believe me.
But we don't have any evidence, so how would they believe us? Okay. The Holy One summons the Saintly Seven to the palace. Camcel and Exarm considered their next move.
You've been summoned to the palace, Minister Camcel. The Holy One is to hear the accusations against Minister End and question House Wolffort.
Very well. So, Sorsley has made the first move. Serenoa must not have been able to secure evidence against him after all. But order cannot truly be restored simply by sentencing House Wolfort. I must make of this opportunity what I can.
So Kamsel is a good guy.
So there is to be a trial. I see.
The Holy One requires the presence of the Saintly Seven immediately.
And here I thought you nearly had him, Wolfort. Did I overestimate you? No matter. There is more than one way to trap a greedy boar. Now then, who will be best put to the task?
Trial is held at the Hierophant's palace, but will Sorsley be charged for his misdeeds? I don't know. Let's see. So we're accused.
The inquiry of House Wolfort, stood accused by Minister Sorsley and will hereby commence. We of the Saintly Seven will preside over this trial. Serenoa Wolfort, you stand before the Holy One. Do you swear by the goddess to speak the truth?
I swear.
Answer the 87's question and prove Sorsley's guilt. Huh.
Minister Exham Marshal, you may begin the proceedings.
We know Minister Sorsley quite well, having worked with him for these long years. But we know comparatively little of you, Lord Serenoa. Therefore, we must first determine whether you are worthy of our trust. Surely you have not forgotten his position among the Saintly Seven of the Holy State of Hyzant?
Oh. What's that? Of course I haven't. Finding Sorsley guilty is more important. What's that third one?
I would never forget, but...
Then why do you lay these accusations at Sorsley's feet? As one of the Saintly Seven, he speaks with the voice of the goddess herself. Your actions undermine the goddess's ordained order. I have nothing further to ask.
Next, Minister Kamsel Farrant will make his inquiries.
You must understand the difficult position you have put us in, sauntering into our home to denounce one of our own. We are a welcoming people, and so must be wary of those who seek to take advantage of our open hearts. If a stranger came to you with unfounded accusations against one of your people, I doubt you would take him at his word. Have you any proof of the foul deeds you claim have taken place in our land?
There have been shipments of unlawful salt.
I've heard of a cargo vessel disappearing from the port in the middle of the night. It's possible it was carrying unlawful salt.
You present as your evidence another rumor, and one from an anonymous source at that. Is it customary where you are from to condemn a man based on gossip alone? I think not. I have nothing more to ask.
Minister Tenebrous, if you would.
It isn't strange that lay people would fail to grasp the goddess's infinite wisdom. We seven, however, do understand her will. For most, our teachings are the only way they know how to live according to her plan. It is moot to judge Sorsley, one of the seven, based on evidence brought against him by a layperson, no matter what that evidence may be. Unless you have testimony from one who understands the goddess's will, there is simply nothing we can do.
Clarence told me Sorsley kept a secret ledger.
Lord Clarus of the Consortium is the one who informed me of Sorsley's secret ledger. If you cannot believe me, you must at least believe him.
Lord Clarus is indeed a man of excellent character, but he's still a mere merchant. One whose heart is ruled by coin cannot possibly understand the goddess's will. I've no further questions.
Minister Lila Viscraft, ask your questions.
It is plain to me that Sorsley has indeed engaged in misconduct, namely bribery. Yet while I do not doubt he bribed an official of Glenbrook, what the bribe was for remains unclear. Perhaps you can shine some light on the matter, Lord Serenoa?
Okay, Sorsley wanted to ensure the officials' silence over inferior quality salt. Sorsley wanted to ensure the officials' silence over the transport of unlawful salt. Sorsley wanted to ensure the officials' silence over the cargo vessel that disappeared in the middle of the night.
I believe he wished to ensure that word of the unlawful salt's destination would not travel.
Meaning that a powerful official in the Kingdom of Glenbrook was also complicit in this illicit trade. It would be possible to sell unlawful salt through all of Norzelia if one could ship it through Glenbrook. A secret worth its weight in gold indeed. I have no more questions.
I, Idor Delmira, will ask one final round of questions. I cannot deny, Lord Serenoa, that Sorsley can be foolish. But he is also dedicated to the goddess, and he has worked much good as one of the seven. Though he is not faultless by any means, I believe the goddess yet favors him. If we are to pass judgment on such a man, we must prove his guilt to the goddess herself. So let me ask you this, Serenoa Wolfort. Where exactly are we to find such evidence against Sorsley End?
In his encampment.
There must be some evidence in House End's encampment.
Ah, yes. The goddess would not be able to see into a place so stripped of faith. Perhaps we would be remiss not to search the encampment on her behalf. My questions are done. Now we will confer with one another. The Holy One will pass judgment after hearing our opinions.
So I answered two correct questions. And I don't know where to find the third option for
Serenoa Wolfort.
X-Harm.
The Holy One has passed judgment. House Wolfort was found to have spoken untrue.
What?
You brought baseless accusations against the most exalted Sorsley End of the Saintly Seven and sullied his good name. Such blasphemous actions cannot go unpunished.
Wait, we meant no insult against the goddess.
Luckily for you, her mercy extends even to heretics. You have one chance to atone. Face Sorsley's forces in battle, and emerge the victor.
What?
Let whomsoever earns the goddess's divine grace be cleansed of all sin.
Okay, so we need to fight Sorsley. Tyrefant orders Sir Noah to face Sorsley in combat. So we still need to do combat after all of that.
It will be as the Hierophant has decreed. House End and House Wolfort will battle until the other falls. May the Goddess of Salt bestow her eternal mercy upon the victor.
Am I hearing this right? So guilty criminals get to walk free if they win?
We've no choice but to do as they say. It is what the goddess teaches.
And likely the outcome agreed upon by those who view Sorsley as a threat.
Whatever the case may be, we must fight, and we must win.
They are united in their desire to destroy me. And it is your fault! You will pay for this, Wolfort!
Okay, so this is the same as the battle with the one in the S-Frost. So let's see. So they can't fall. So I need someone to not fall. So I use the same one that I've used earlier.
Now to arms! Now to arms!
I won't let you down.
And
You got it.
Okay, you need the grounding amulet. Also need that. The accuracy. Okay, I think that's it. So I already have Asabara as the healer. So let's see what will happen. Okay, 2 birds at the side. Okay, let's go. Let's try not to be killed in this easy battle. Where's the goddess? Or the Hierophant?
You seek my demise, do you? I, whose oversight of the source brought prosperity to this land?
Do not twist the truth to obfuscate your crimes.
It seems you've forgotten the goddess's will. Allow me to remind you.
Come then. Let us settle this in honest combat.
Now then.
Time to take flight.
Fighter. Okay, resist paralysis, silent sleep, temptation, instant death. Okay, you can blind you.
Darkness engulfs you.
I will make you regret every injury you inflict upon me.
Wow.
What? My turn.
Okay, if I do pushback, double trust.
You don't. Yes. Yes.
I think rush is a better
They're closing in.
skill.
It will take more than this farce of a trial to destroy me. You will pay. You will all pay.
Cornered beasts are wont to lash out with surprising strength. Do not let your guard down just because you think Sorsley is beaten.
He may have nothing left to lose, but neither do we. We will not relent until this is over. Victory must be ours.
Damn it! I'll take this one. Yes.
Feisty, aren't we?
Nice.
Leave it to me! No, this is not the end of me. I refuse to allow it.
But you're gone.
Allow me.
Okay.
Slow. With years comes wisdom.
Oh.
From where shall we strike?
From here.
Perish.
Perish.
No!
What?
Ooh, they're targeting
I'll take you on.
the vanguards. Let's see.
Look to my shield.
This battle is ours.
Okay, let's do
From
this.
this This battle is won.
You're wide open.
It's not over yet.
Yeesh. Okay, I think we can do this. Rush, push back, rush.
I will go through if I must. Yes!
Have another!
No need to panic.
Escapable arrow.
There!
Leave everything to me. Was nice knowing you. It's all right.
You've
through
left
ya.
yourself open. For the honor of House Wolfort.
Delish.
Wait your turn.
Yeesh.
Nice try! You've done it now! You've done it now! You won't beat me! Away!
Too slow.
Oh, me too!
Wow,
The hunt is
Murder's good with his counters.
Try this.
What to do now?
And double trust.
Yeah! You don't stand a chance.
Now then. It's nothing personal.
What have we here?
Okay, nobody died. It's nice. So items in excess, okay. Why is it for morality? I killed them all, so why is it morality?
Victory goes to House Wolfort. Give thanks to the goddess for bestowing upon you her grace.
Oh, really?
This concludes your trial. Well fought, all of you.
To think the truth had to be proved through a test of strength.
It was the Hierophant's decree. None in Hyzant raise objections.
Ain't nothing to be ashamed of, my lord. After all, losing the battle would have meant losing our heads.
I suppose you are right.
Okay, that's end of chapter 10, part 2. Ask me not. So I'll be ending my stream now, and see you on the next one. Bye.